of the United States, the national anthem of the United States of America, and I ask you to pay respect as he does this, Gerard Plessis. You're going to have to help me sing, okay? What's the and twilight's lights gleam, both the bright stars through the perilous night. All around once we watched was so gallant, so brave, and the rockets rattling, the bombs bursting gave through the night that all I was to them. Oh, say that's satisfied. And thank you so much. Hold on, selector, hold on. And now, the national anthem of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, our member of the Central Executive of the PNCR and representative of the North American region, give it up for Jennifer Ferrero Duga.
Dear land of Diana, of rivers, plains, by the sunshine, by the rain, yet like my air. Between mountains and sea, your children salute you, dear land of the free, green land of Guyana, to you will we give our homage, our service, each day that we live. Oh, are you great mother, and make us to be oh worthy our heritage.
Okay, all right, girl.
Land of the free.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. Jenny, my partner! I can't hear you. All right, this side, from right here over the side. Make some noise! Watch this. This side, from here going back. Make some noise! Y'all over here, y'all that were stupid. All right, we're moving right along. We've got some very exciting speakers coming up. But before we do that, our opening remarks come from one of our organizers of this rally and the chairman of the North American region of the PNCR. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Mr. Aaron Lewis. Aaron Lewis, make some noise. Linden in the house.
Don't feel left out.
Good afternoon, Brooklyn. Good afternoon, Guyana. Good afternoon, people of the world. Wherever you are and can hear my voice, or will listen to this message sometime.
Not a supporter, if not one.
We thank you for tuning in. We thank you for joining the march and rally. We thank you for your support. Thank you for coming out in your number. The Guyanese Organization Against Racism, GORE, organized this rally to send a message to the PPP administration to bring to the attention of the United States and the United Nations and all peace-loving people of the world the plight of the people in Guyana. A country of 6 races, yet not all races are experiencing and can experience a just life in Guyana. Before I continue, I am going to ask, or I'm going to introduce you to the members of GORE. I'll ask all the members of GORE to come forward. Who can climb the step can come in front. All right. While they're getting together, I'll continue. On August the 2nd, 20, the PVPC with international help was installed as the government in Guyana. Despite a recount that showed fraud committed by the PVPC, since then we have seen nothing but discrimination based on race and political affiliation. Over 1,000 public servants were dismissed based on race and political affiliation. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, these are the team of Chinese organizing against racism. Give them a round of applause. Thank you. Oh, by the way, Mr. Burke, yes, we're waiting on Mr. Burke. As I was saying, there is discussion in COVID-19 relief distribution. There is even discrimination in which vaccine is provided to the community. Heard of the fiasco with Sputnik vaccine. Recently, we have seen where people of a specific ethnic group were locked up from place of work, including doctors and nurses, a profession that we need now more than ever. Every military and paramilitary personnel were instructed to get a vaccine before they could return to work. The PPP is showing their true colors. They are showing that they are dictators, but we are here today to send a message to that we Guyanese in the diaspora will not sit back and do nothing. We will not turn a blind eye to the marginalization of our people. And we will not allow the PPCC to return Guyana to the dark days of 1992 to 2015, where over 400 black males disappeared or were killed. The PPPC was bad for Guyana then, and they are bad for Guyana now. The PPPC must go. We call on all Guyanese, regardless of party affiliation, to remove the blinders and face reality. As chairman of the North America region of the People's National Congress Reform, we demand justice for all Guyana, regardless of race, color, creed, or political affiliation. We call for an end. We call for an end to the human rights violation of our people. We call on our brothers and sisters in Guyana to stand up for justice. The PPPC must go. We want you to understand the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Let's fight for the future of Guyana. Now, we were introduced to the board team, but let me share with you that Mr. Rickford Burke, and Mr. Orvin Washington are the co-chair of the team. Terry Lynch must go. Thank you, Errol. Okay, we're moving right along as the sun begins to shine and Guyana begins to shine again. Now, I have a speaker that every one of you would want to hear from. He's going to come up a little later on, but now he is my co-MC for today, and he introduce our next speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome my co-MC, Mr. Vince Roy Jordan. Vince Roy. Guyanese! Guyanese! I can't hear you, Guyanese! Make some noise! We must go! We must go! All right, we now getting started. Let me tell you something. The PPP has done enough damage in just a year. And this is time, it's signal to the PPP that their time and reign in Guyana is over. So the PPP has got to go. But before I get to that, I want to introduce to you this afternoon a young woman who represents a major part of the diaspora here and also Haitians in Guyana. And so I want you to help me welcome Miss Mercedes Narcisse as she comes to speak to us this afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone. This afternoon, I'm very proud to stand here with my Guyanese brothers and sisters.
All right.
Took a stand to say no to racism. Wherever we are in this world, if we keep standing against racism, brothers and sisters, will be a better world.
Yes.
I understand what's going on, but just keep in mind that once upon a time in 1804, Haiti was open the door for so many of our brothers and sisters.
Yep. Yep.
But it is so unfortunate
Mm-hmm.
that Haiti is where it is today.
Mm.
Haiti has endured so much.
Yep.
Yesterday, when they said that we're being hit again with an earthquake, natural disaster, I said to myself, not again, not again. And not knowing that today I was going to be here right after the earthquake. We can be shaken wherever we are. We can have all kind of racism toward us. But if we put head up and stay complacent, is a great way to start. Wherever we are, we have to deal with public health. That means by public health, the housing issue is right here too. That's racism.
Yes.
Education that we're dealing with, not having access, is racism.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about our health more than ever. We are in a pandemic, and we realize how lack of access has putting us in this place today. So, my brothers and sisters, my Ghanaian friends, we have endured a lot, but you standing here tell me that we have hope. We have hope. We're not gonna stop standing up for each other because no matter what, we're gonna be together. Let's say it. Together we thrive. Together we are stronger. So my brothers and sisters in the heat, just keep Haiti in mind. We love you. We admire you because I have so many Ghanaian friends. It's not even funny. So I have to say thank you to all the radio stations, to JRJM, to Radio Act, so many others that stood up for me. That's the way I'm able to represent southeast of Brooklyn, Canarsie, Flatlands, Bergen Beach, Mill Basin, Mill Island, Marine Park, Garrison Beach, and Shipshead Beach. So I love you. Continue to fight. Continue to struggle. We shall be free again. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Davis. Put your hands together for Miss Mustang. I want you to know that Guyanese are reporting this afternoon. I want you to know that Haitians too are reporting this afternoon. And we demand justice and rights for all Guyanese and Haitians in Guyana this afternoon. I want to tell you something, that in Guyana, there are certain people who think that they own Guyana. And the PPP believes that they own Guyana. And the PPP believes that only Indians own Guyana. The PPP believes they are supreme to all races in Guyana. But this afternoon we're saying to them that Black Lives Matter, African Guyanese. So I'm going to bring on stage at this time to help represent the Black and African Guyanese in Guyana, Mr. Chris Banks. Can you put your hands together for him? Coming out of Black Lives Matter. Thank you very much. Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Look at this. The same way we tore this country up a couple of months back, it's the same way Guyana needs to be torn up. Because it seems like folks only recognize when there's fire and foot in the street. And this has to be a continuous struggle because liberation has to come.
Well,
Wickedness and evil can't last forever. And if PPP, if they can't see this today, if they can't hear the voices straight out of Brooklyn saying the PPP has to go,
Yes.
We got to march on Guyana. We got to occupy every capital, occupy every city in this country, and say, PPP, got to go. PPP, got to go. PPP, PPP, PPP. Now, last year when we had did this rally, my chant was, if we don't get it, burn it down.
Yeah.
I'm going to say burn down Guyana. But what I'm going to say is, if we don't get it, shut it down. We don't get it, shut it down. We don't get it. If we don't get it, liberty to Guyana. All right, let's put our hands together for Mr. Chris Banks. I want to thank him on behalf of the Guyanese people, for representing us as Guyanese. And at a point in time when Guyanese home are oppressed and some even depressed by the PPP regime, and you all know that they were installed out of assistance by Sarah and launched from Guyana. All right, so we come into a very high point this afternoon. I want you to help me welcome to the stage Chairman of the Democratic Caucus and U.S. Congressman, Mr. Hakeem Jeffries. Come on, let's make some noise. A true representative of the Guyanese people. A true representative. Put your hands together for him. Is Brooklyn in the house right now? Is Guyana in the house right now? Ready to turn the situation around in Guyana? I'm here to make it clear we stand in solidarity with you. It's such an honor to represent one of the largest Guyanese American communities anywhere in America. And I want to make it clear that I know the Guyanese American community to be hardworking, entrepreneurial, family-oriented, community-centered, spiritually grounded, and y'all cook great food. And so I'm just thankful to represent the Guyanese American community. And so I wanted to make it clear that your family is my family. Your family is the Congressional Black Caucus's family. And we recognize that injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And so we're going to deal with injustice down in Guyana. Because Black Lives Matter here in America, Black Lives Matter in Africa, Black Lives Matter and Black Lives Matter down in Guyana. And so we stand in solidarity with each and every one of you to deal with the situation down in Guyana and to make it clear to everyone around the world that we will not tolerate racism. We will not tolerate intolerance. We will not tolerate bigotry. We will not tolerate hatred. We will not tolerate xenophobia. We will not tolerate racially motivated violence. We will not tolerate discrimination. We will not tolerate injustice. And we will stand together until we end that situation in Guyana. And it's not just me, it's my sister, Congresswoman Yvette Clarke. We stand together. The Congressional Black Caucus stands together. And we're going to make it clear that it's time for the Biden administration to act. And guess what? I got some ideas. And the first thing that I think the Biden administration needs to do is to get rid of the Trump-appointed ambassador to Guyana. It's time for you to go. Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. We're going to turn this situation around. God bless you. God bless Guyana. And God bless the United States of America. The people want you to say that one more time.
That was Congressman Hakeem Jeffries there calling on Guyanese not to tolerate racism, bigotry, xenophobia, the old works. U.S. Congressman Hakeem Jeffries addressing the Guyanese people in Brooklyn, New York. He says, Black lives matter. It must matter all over the world.
From the run some rhythm. We're coming back with some fiery speeches for you. Rhythm up, rhythm up. We want the ambulance. Someone just fainted in the crowd. The ambulance, could we get an ambulance in here? Someone just fainted, I was told. Selector, run a quick music to me. Quick music.